So this is a recap. Saucer crashes outside of the Condor, spelled with a K.
Oh.
Kaka.
A big ship.
Dude, it's like a city in the shape of a skyscraper that flies through space.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like trying to compare it to an actual size of like Eiffel Tower? No.
I think in actual size it'll be more akin to
The tallest building in the
well, Taipei 101 was the tallest for a long time. I
yeah.
think there's something taller than that.
Yeah, constructed or
Constructed.
oh. Then whatever the tallest thing is. I don't know. He left a big ass crater though. It's all around it.
Yeah, I know Taipei 101 has a counterweight in it that hangs down.
Really
Yeah.
overdo it with the security measures around.
Okay, so there's gotta be some back and
I
forth.
guess I still have some time to look around.
Yeah, this is where we left off. So we found the two guys that were asleep in the pods.
Yeah.
We had to go to the elevator.
There's some other stuff that we found since we looked at this last time.
But yeah, this will only take you to that room with the guys.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's important that we have this,
He couldn't get out.
though.
Poor bastard. Huh. This soporific could be useful, although I prefer not to have to use it.
Did I pick that up last time?
No.
I don't think I did.
More than likely, I think it's like a
Someone's
self-defense
calmed him down,
weapon.
Yeah.
as he did in the hideout.
Oh, it's probably a thing to help them go into hypersleep,
Hmm.
my guess. Okay. So good thing that we looked around again. Found that syringe guy I didn't pick up last time.
No. I think that one guy was like, "Oh, I need you to come over to the cockpit or something."
So, yeah.
Bridge. Oh, okay.
Did you see the key card fly up there?
Yeah. They came out with a patch, so let's see what they fixed and broke.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but never mind.
Never mind. I mean, I really do enjoy this story.
Dirac field, ready to activate. Spherical thrower, anti-protons. Oh, it'll be hell. Force field interference. Stable. 5 meters above the ground. Now the electro brain. Auto-gnome program.
Rahitra!
Here.
The big Metacom.
Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. We're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
No. You're on your own.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call my commander.
Fine, suit yourself. Just don't disturb me.
User radio.
Find
You can handle it.
Guys, you have to look at the signs above you.
Well, he's at telecom.
Oh.
Shields.
Communication.
So here. By the way, if I'm a little difference because I'm having to.
He had to use the keyboard
Yeah.
and mouse from the control. Controller died on us.
So.
Astrogator Nuke speaking. The IC Dragonfly Unit Commander. Condor, are you there? I see you're picking up the signal. Please report back.
Astrogator, it's me. I made it to the Condor's bridge.
What about Rahitra?
He's here with me.
He's gone mad.
On the contrary, there's gonna be direct conflict. any moment now.
That's not good. May I suggest you...
Oh, I think they're here.
Did you hear that?
Yes, yes. It's hard not to.
Oh, what a fucking mess. I must check on him.
Copy that. Awaiting contact.
Oh, hello, sir.
Yeah, I guess he was having a fun old time.
You know, I just realized the way this ship is set up
What's going on?
Is
isn't I don't know.
I don't understand. It was going so well.
Is it over now?
The field held. It got so many of them. It's gone completely mad. Now it's wandering around aimlessly.
Sounds familiar. Say, look.
so as you were saying,
Yeah, pissed off
So,
like hell.
Listen,
a regular
connected with my
NASA
estimator.
shuttle
We need to talk about what's next.
Won't leave it like this.
needs to travel
Hitra, your men are on their way.
horizontal.
Here, on the Invincible.
I've heard that.
vertical.
Turns out it was.
If you're
Vertical.
talking about exiting the atmosphere,
Exit in the atmosphere. Yeah,
it's vertical.
It's vertical. And then you have the people inside sitting vertical, right?
Port pack is flying.
Well, they're laying horizontally. down.
Horizontal. Okay, so there. Okay, explain this layout to me then.
So this one, I would have to say, I mean, it's in a lot of sci-fi shows. They would have to have inertial dampeners so that you can sit facing forward and not have the pressure on your spine.
Hmm.
Listen, I'm going back to the radio. I'll return soon.
Because yes, you have to land the ship vertical, but once you go out to space,
It doesn't matter.
ah,
I'm back. The
Yeah,
fight-
once you're in space, it doesn't matter which way you're facing.
okay.
I'm registering increased activity from the cloud.
Yes. A complete fiasco.
This was to be expected. You didn't expect the attack to succeed, did you?
If you had seen Rahitra, it was like all the energy had drained out of him.
Maybe that's a good thing. Should cool his impulsiveness, right?
Should.
I guess so.
Do you think he's finally ready to talk? I'd like to talk to him.
Okay, okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now.
You gotta hate me for this, but
Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship.
Oh,
I repeat,
what?
this
The
is
volume.
Astrogator Novik,
Oh, yeah, we are kinda loud, aren't we?
CA
No. On the video game, I don't know if it's too quiet.
Stop with all these rogue
If it's too quiet, people, we
engineer
apologize.
Hydra. Among our crew, I'm the last.
It's also why, again, we put on subtitles in
which
case
I
of.
guess makes
Yeah,
me
true.
commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially, and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. So far, however, your crew has not been cooperative. Anyway, we stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological
I mean, this is their
power
planet, is it not?
and it has
I mean, this is
specialized
that life form's planet, essentially. You are correct.
even the most specialized ones.
That's
So-
why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Lidge.
A nuclear weapon?
Please.
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54.
Holy cow!
Close to 100.
Enough to nuke the planet!
Yeah.
That's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
Ain't that a bit too much, sir?
Power.
That's an understatement, Doctor.
I dare say that is too much.
To rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
8 smaller ones?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Listen, Yasna, I know
There's,
how it
they're gonna be
Hire a
swarm.
guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes, but put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survive.
Before that, do you have an escape pod?
Yeah.
I'd like to get out of here.
Like you're looking at it.
I know you understand.
You're standing on
Like
it.
me, you would do anything for your crew.
The cloud trans humanity. I get it. To avenge them too. We won't save anyone by taking revenge.
Look, I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro.
How about what we've learned? We take it back and research more, and then come back later.
I mean, I don't doubt him that a nuke is going to solve a lot of the issues.
No,
Exactly.
But
Like Xerxes.
the nuke
you're
will.
trying to
Mindless attack.
throw a hammer
On the other hand,
at essentially
knowledge about these creations
empty
may
air
turn
at
out
this
to be
point.
crucial
Yeah.
in helping their victims.
Also nuking it and then coming back, you're gonna deal with the aftermath of the nuke,
My memory.
which will be radiation and all that stuff.
Well, thank you
What for? I haven't done anything.
for reminding me of my mom. But as long as the cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Even Novik goes, yeah, you're kind of wasting your
Are you
time here.
forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what,
You
they're
only think
stupid?
about the
That's why
humans.
they
What
can't be
about the
hostile?
robots?
It's absolute nonsense.
They have feelings too.
It could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
They're as thick as a brick yourself. These machines aren't consciously hostile towards us. They are enemies even if they don't know it. They're as thick as oh, you're as thick as a brick yourself.
Mm.
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters.
Yeah,
That's why
seems
they're
like it.
attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yassin found various traces of conflict, lasting
Mm.
for thousands of generations.
The list is long. Local flora,
Fauna, local.
fauna, other machines.
Well, isn't that true though? Isn't some faunas like plants?
Well, they were acting like plants.
Yeah.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields. And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles.
Well, it's the same thing with plants in real life.
Yeah.
They don't fight based upon threat. They fight based upon their own survival, and it's always chemical warfare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. You've gathered evidence for us.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Craven's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here under a disaster.
So what if these nanite things were like this world's equivalent of a nuke?
The wreckage wreckage that landed
but
on
they
it
couldn't control it.
had no living beings on board.
I mean, it's like any other sci-fi
Only the machine survived.
series. They built this ultimate bioweapon or whatever, and they couldn't control it, so it killed everybody.
Make much sense
No,
to me.
that's about right.
Machines don't have emotion. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly.
Is that the only direction they're
Certain
coming from?
types of predator eat
I think they're
anything
coming
that
from all
moves.
around.
So I'm
But
betting
this
they were
shield that
attacked
the
by
ship
local
has is
fauna.
huge.
The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed.
Oh, the
To
shield, that's
combat
right.
said flying
Forgot about
reptiles,
the shield.
They started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves?
But they will start attacking the shield.
In short, this is how evolution works.
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger, better.
The way I see it, they were better. The best.
It's the most
In
efficient
Necro
source.
evolution, the
Yeah.
ones that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No, they lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis 3.
So these flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's
Is that
how
why
it
this
works.
planet is all dried up?
So,
Except for the water,
to
of course.
summarize,
Yeah, which would explain why there's still life in the
some
water.
advanced
Yeah.
robots to Regis 3.
Because the microbots
Dinosaur-like
don't need to survive in the water.
No.
Or even
So
compete for
robots
survival
produced
anymore.
other
Yeah.
robots, which produced more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply,
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. It makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
But that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible.
Title of the book.
Oh,
Well,
I fully agree. We shouldn't attack. No, we have to attack until we succeed. There's a chance of success, but it's small.
yeah, I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
what if we destroy their nests?
also, if you had to
Unless we
shoot
want to destroy the entire
bombs,
planet,
don't you have to
it's
attack or
impossible
break
to
down the
eliminate
shield?
them all.
Well,
And even
supposedly
then,
their
there's no
attacks can go
guarantee
through
they
the
would die in
shield.
space.
Okay.
After all, the flies need no air, water, or food, only solar energy.
But what else could we do if not attack?
Wait for the Invincible. Evacuate from here.
Yeah.
We can leave this place and never come back.
How so? Your commander will swoop down from orbit and pick us up? Or do you have an extra ship up your sleeve?
I'm afraid none of these.
I was thinking about a saucer or some other vehicle from the Condor.
Don't count on it, Yasna. It's a miracle we arrived on that wreck of a saucer. Nothing else flies around here, I checked. Huh. Done. Warheads are armed.
He is wrong. Something else does fly.
And there'll be no turning back.
The nukes.
Tuh.
You disarm the nuke and just have it perpetually fly you upward.
I can't.
No.
That was
See if that's an option.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should I do now?
We no longer have any landers. So I hate to say it, but I can't help you. And believe me, I would like nothing better.
I'd prefer to fly away from here. Go back home.
I'm sorry, Yasna. If only I could switch places with you.
I know.
I need to check on my people. Good talk, Navik.
Likewise, Rahitra.
Join me whenever you can. No rush.
Yeah, thanks. So, he's gone.
No, he's right there.
Doctor.
Nope, he's still there.
Yes, no.
No, they can still hear.
I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
I have one last request.
I'm listening.
I'd like Koval and Krauter to remember me, even just from your stories.
Of course. I'll let everyone know what you did for them.
No.
Whatever happened to that
Care and
one
gratitude.
big machine that
I
he
just want them
sent
to know
on?
who I was.
So the communication was cut off.
I
So it's
will
not just
try to
wandering
do
aimlessly.
justice in
Oh,
capturing your
wonderful.
Extraordinary character. Although I must admit, it's not an easy assignment.
As always. I'm not making anything easier for you, Novik.
As always, Yasna.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you, and take care. Over and out.
I don't think that's the true ending, but it might be. We'll find out.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Yeah.
You look...
Like shit.
Oh, that's him.
I know.
really tired. That's what I meant to say.
Because you're trying to be polite. The undeniable truth is, I look and feel like shit.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
Of course. Support and stimulants will help you.
I won't sleep. I can't. You know that.
No, you say that.
I can sleep and kill you. If you ever forget, I'll tell you everything. I would do the same in your place.
I have to endure somehow.
The situation won't get any better if sleep deprivation kills you. Stimulants should only be taken in exceptional circumstances. Not every day.
Well, this is an exceptional situation. I can't imagine a more exceptional one. It's a strange feeling. Remaining conscious in the hibernator.
You clearly haven't visited the infirmary often. This is a standard procedure for a long recovery.
Will you take another look at Landor and Spluskas?
I'm doing it now. Don't worry.
Thanks. Are you still wondering whether to go to the nest? This is probably your last chance.
To what? To nuke?
Before the Invincible arrives. It would be good to have you here. When they come, the journey there and back will take you about
Decide to go where?
No, I'm not going. I know it's a unique opportunity to get closer to this phenomenon, and I might never get another chance. But I've thought about it a lot, and I'd rather stay here with you. Now rest. You should save your strength for their arrival.
A few days later. The red sun.
That's a big cloud. I think.
Too heavy. Hands
Oh, is that the ship? Oh, this is just dust in the air.
Oh, bright sun. Night is not that scary.
God is gone.
Yeah.
The Invincible.
They've arrived.
Another giant. Guess I'll live to see the arrival of the Invincible.
Rahitra, do you hear? They're landing now.
He's dead.
Rohitra?
He's unresponsive. That's it.
That's the end of the game? Well, I guess it does breed hope.
I guess.
I wonder if there's anything after the credits. I mean, so before we started this episode, we took a look at some of the comments on Steam.
Yeah.
And there was a couple people that were hating this game, and I'm just going, dude, they don't know a good story.
No. Well, they wanted mini games.
Yeah, one of the
Go play Mario Party for mini games. Jeez, mini games of this story-driven video game.
based off of a sci-fi book from the 1960s.
Children.
I actually liked that.
I like this one. I like.
Despite that ending, I actually liked this a lot.
I'm sure there's different endings. There's the atomic. There's the war. The
War drawn ending,
Yeah.
or the total nuke.
The total nuke ending.
There's probably her leaving.
Was her leaving. Yeah.
So, but yeah, and we did all that within 26 minutes, essentially.
Yeah. It was already short. I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna be the last episode, but
Kind of what I was thinking too.
ooh, finance illegal. Ooh.
I am hoping though that there is something after the credits, but there might not be.
I mean, I don't know if you can skip it or not.
I mean, I probably could, but I might screw up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you screwed up, you're missing something.
Yeah. And we tend to talk through the credits anyways, so that
Yeah.
people can get our thoughts and feelings on this games. What were your thoughts? Finally on this one.
I would have enjoyed it. I would enjoy it if I was playing by myself, like as my own spare time. So it would be. Oddly enough, it was a game that was on my radar of like playing. So
I just got to it before you did.
yeah, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. I like some sci-fi video games.
So that's the Invincible. Obviously, we didn't get. Oh yeah, and reading through those comments on Steam, there are, I guess, a couple different endings to this game.
Yeah. There's a couple that were mentioning, oh, I got the good ending out of the get-go, or right off the get-go.
Yeah. So the fact that we made it to that ending is actually pretty dang good.
We could also do the other one, the atomic one.
We could go back real fast.
Not sure how far.
Would it be a continue or chapter select?
Let's go continue.
See where that takes us?
Yeah, see where it takes us.
I mean, we got some time.
Oh,
Might as well use it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
And yet you're sure they're flying here, aren't you?
Oh, don't
Okay, so
get
he
me
hasn't
wrong.
started the war
It'll be
or the
fine, you'll see.
warheads.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going back to the radio. I'll return soon.
Nope. Yeah, there you go.
I'm back.
But yeah,
The
this,
fight is over.
as we were discussing earlier about the design of the ship, it is interesting that they would make it that
Yes.
with one giant central shaft as the elevator, and then everything's on the outside of it.
Yeah.
You didn't expect the attack to succeed, did you?
Did you get confirmation of the Invincible's arrival?
Yes, they're very close.
When will they get here?
Soon.
Could you be a bit more specific?
Yasna, I have the impression you're the one in a rush now. I don't know exactly. A few days tops.
How many days was it for us? What's it, a few days later? Is that what it said?
Yeah, it was a few days and then another few days.
Oh,
Okay.
it must have been like a week or two.
I'm guessing she was here for about a week, yeah.
Yeah.
He should be able to hear you now.
Man, that shield really holds strong.
Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragon.
I mean, it probably wasn't having to do a whole lot until the fly started attacking it.
Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces. To prevent the danger that threatens
Working my
both
way
sides.
to the number one.
Novik, that's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. So far, however, your crew has not been cooperative. Anyway.
Okay, so we already
stop
reject
playing
his
defense and took the fight
helping
today.
him.
The clouds
Yeah, because that was from when we first met him.
Yeah.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see if I can get the nuke ending.
Fighting
Yeah,
against
we'll
the
see.
cloud is exceptionally difficult, but any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right.
It's just taking forever with this dialogue.
Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity.
I can't get the dialogue either.
Yeah, well,
And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
only pure energy.
What? A nuclear weapon?
Yeah,
Seriously?
pure
Damn
energy.
right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh. That's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. And I'm
More than
not
enough
going
power.
Yeah, it is. That's
As we were
just-
discussing when we were first going through this. So if you guys skip to this point, we've already gotten one ending. We're just looking to see if we can get a second one.
Yeah.
Just for kicks and giggles.
We'll see.
Good old kicks and
This
giggles.
is a good idea, Rahitra.
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
I get it. I'd like to avenge him too. Yeah.
Not
Well.
only do I understand you, I feel the same desire. But revenge is out of the question.
Why?
We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. Or probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
We just have to wait for him to get to like number 6.
Exactly. Like Xerxes. While we express our suffering, rage, and frustration, we won't accomplish much. We won't harm it. We won't instill fear in it. We won't make it surrender.
I'm
I
gonna
could probably
be
just
strong.
skip all this.
Not scare it, not hurt it. Exterminate every last.
No, I mean like in editing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what you mean.
Standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what? They're stupid.
They're not
and that's
sentient,
why
they're
they can't
human
be hostile?
beings.
It's absolute nonsense.
Okay.
Well, it could be.
They are enemies even if they don't know.
What do you think?
You're as thick as a brick yourself. So it chose the top one last time.
Yeah, you did.
So middle or bottom.
The enemies even know. There they are. Yeah, sure, let's go with the middle one.
Sentient or not, they are the enemies of all protein life. Ergo, our enemies.
Just like that.
Yes. Please remember what we've learnt. Before the machines came to Regis 3, this planet was teeming with life. Before the cloud wiped out all its competition.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands
Oh,
of
last time we
generations.
did fauna,
Yeah, last time we did local fauna.
other machines. Was there okay? Other machines. We did see that structure of like
Yeah.
metals.
So I could do the list as long.
True.
Both living organisms and mechanical creators of the cloud, as well as other products of dead evolution. The list is quite long.
Hang on. Creators?
Yes. Millions of years ago, someone must have built primordial mechanisms. Machines could have self-built in successive generations, but something must have created them first.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. You've gathered evidence for us.
How did
I mean, I guess while this is going on, you could ask what your guys' opinions and comments are on this game, and if you'd like to see more games like this or not.
Yes, fair point.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
Also, I did buy the book finally. It's being delivered.
Oh, nice.
I got
Soft cover, hardcover.
soft.
Oh.
They didn't have a hardcover copy.
Oh,
I'm kind of disappointed that they don't have as many hardcover books anymore.
That a disaster occurred.
it's rare.
Some kind of reactor explosion.
I mean, I know it's a bit more expensive, but
There's people that enjoy that, like myself.
well, not only that, they tend to last a little longer. I feel
Oh,
like.
yeah.
So
The machine survived.
And then what? They started bashing it.
Also, I like it because the soft covers, when you bend the pages, it leaves bent.
And it's left bent open, yeah.
Yeah, compared to hard covers, is is there.
There's no point in speculating.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if there's any point in discussing this further. In short, we are facing an entity that has triumphed over countless adversaries, both organic and mechanical ones.
I see no point in prolonging this discussion. For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
But that's the thing. I don't. It's
It's
invincible.
invincible.
Yes, sir. Do you agree?
Well,
No, we have to attack until we succeed. There's a chance of success, but it's small.
Yeah, let's go with Attack Until Succeed.
This one?
Yeah. All out
Actually,
war.
I don't. I think we should proceed with the attack.
Even after everything you've learned, Doctor. After everything you've been through.
I feel like I'm betraying the entire
Destroy the
quest I
cloud.
went through on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I still have significant concerns. You're the one there, not me. Maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture.
well, indeed, Novik. I knew Yasna would understand. Now give me a minute. I'm almost done. See these switches? The ones on the launch control unit?
Yeah, I see. Do I use them to launch the rockets?
Not yet. We use a button for that. The red one.
Flip, switch. Violent solution.
Military actions. That's 2, 3.
Watch your eyes.
Ooh. My eyes.
My eyes! I can't see!
So a big mushroom, a small mushroom. Oh boy.
A lot of mushrooms.
Flies. I've already seen them melting. Take that. Fucks.
I mean, a nuke has enough power to incinerate a human and freeze their shadow onto the pavement behind him, so
Yeah.
look at all those mushrooms.
Hydra, they're flying
Nope.
this way.
What have you done?
Is that all the flies now?
Yeah.
Oh no, we pissed them off.
Astrogator, you must evacuate. Now. I'll join you later.
If there is a later.
Yasna! Yasna, are you there?
Oh, my legs are heavy.
Man, that's not a good ending.
Field is not in
Geez, I'm glad we did the discussion and chose not to attack the flies. First time around.
legs become too heavy. Hands become
It's too dark. It's darkness. Where's my keyblade? Go to the elevator. Run.
Where's a magic missile when you need it?
No, run, fool.
And there's the bad ending.
That was a really bad ending.
The Invincible. Yes, no, witness devastating power of the cloud.
Awesome. Well, that's the Invincible, guys.
Hope you liked that. Leave a comment. Cry of anguish.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
Oh.
Catch y'all next time.
We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.